You feel like your life has a mind of its own, endlessly replaying the same scenes of struggle, frustration, or unfulfilled potential. You strive for change, make conscious efforts, but find yourself caught in loops, in relationships, finance, career, or even your emotional responses. You dismiss it as bad luck, ingrained personality, or just how things are. But Owen Hermstring reveals a startling truth. Your recurring patterns are not random accidents. They are, in fact, undetected subconscious scripts, powerful programs continuously broadcasting their code, ensuring your reality loops back to familiar, predictable, and often limiting outcomes. Imagine your subconscious mind as a vast, powerful supercomputer running a complex operating system. This operating system isn't running on free will alone. It's executing deeply ingrained scripts, lines of code formed from beliefs, emotional responses, and learned behaviors absorbed throughout your life. These scripts dictate your energetic frequency, which the universe, as a perfect mirror, unfailingly reflects. Hermstring states, "Your life is not a series of random events. It is a meticulously executed program. Every recurring pattern, every loop of frustration is a line of code from an undetected script running deep within your subconscious. Until you bring this script to light, you are merely an actor bound to its predetermined narrative." This means that the familiar challenges you face are not arbitrary. They are meticulously executed scenes from a hidden screenplay that your subconscious is continuously playing. The energetic mechanism of this undetected script is insidious because it operates primarily on autopilot, outside your conscious awareness. When triggered by certain situations, the script automatically fires off old emotional responses, thought patterns, and behaviors, overriding any conscious intentions to respond differently. This automatic execution generates a highly consistent, often low-frequency energetic broadcast. The universe receives this dominant signal and, being a perfect mirror, consistently reflects situations that perfectly resonate with this emotional and behavioral state. This creates a self-reinforcing loop. The script dictates the emotional behavioral response. This response broadcasts a frequency. Reality mirrors this frequency. Reality reinforces the original script. This makes it feel like an inescapable cycle, leaving you perpetually stuck in a loop of unwanted outcomes. Consider the individual with a relationship script that dictates, "I always attract emotionally unavailable partners." Despite consciously desiring a deep, connected relationship, their subconscious script continually broadcasts this pattern, leading them to unknowingly choose or attract partners who fit this mold, compelling these dysfunctional dynamics to replay. Or think of someone with a financial script that states, "Scarcity is normal and money is hard to keep." Even with financial gains, this script broadcasts anxiety and the expectation of loss, ensuring financial struggles recur through unexpected expenses or missed opportunities. The power of these scripts lies in their invisibility. You cannot change a script you don't know exists. Identifying these undetected programs is the crucial first step to rewriting your life's narrative and breaking free from its predetermined loops. You've discovered the undetected scripts running in your subconscious, shaping your recurring patterns. But what if some of these limiting programs aren't just from your own life experiences? What if they are ancient, deeply embedded programs from your very lineage, silently dictating your path? Owen Hermstring delves into a powerful, often overlooked source of these patterns, the ancestral code. This topic will expose how inherited energetic imprints of unresolved struggles from your ancestors act as hidden locks on your chains, compelling your mind to repeat generational patterns of limitation and making true freedom feel impossible. Imagine your brain not just as a supercomputer programmed by your lifetime, but as one carrying pre-installed, often outdated software from previous generations. Your ancestors, facing their own unique challenges, be it poverty, war, discrimination, loss, or emotional suppression, developed specific beliefs, coping mechanisms, and energetic responses for survival. These beliefs, though perhaps serving them in their time, can be subtly passed down through generations. Hermstring explains, "Your bloodline is a broadcast. Every unresolved trauma, every limiting belief unexamined by your ancestors, leaves an energetic signature, a code transmitted through the generations. Your brain unknowingly inherits these frequencies, compelling you to replay the very struggles they could not resolve. You are experiencing not personal fate, but ancestral echo. This means that the feeling of hitting an invisible ceiling or repeating a pattern that seems inexplicable in your own life could very well be the activation of an ancient ancestral program, a lock on your freedom forged long before your time, keeping you bound to old struggles. The energetic mechanism of this ancestral code is profound. These inherited beliefs, deeply embedded within your neural pathways and subconscious blueprint, continuously broadcast a specific, often low-frequency signal. For instance, if your lineage carried a strong "money is hard to get and quickly lost" program due to historical hardship or collective scarcity, your brain's operating system might subconsciously activate this frequency. This can cause you to struggle financially, even if external conditions are favorable, unknowingly attracting unexpected expenses, sabotaging financial growth, or feeling immense anxiety around wealth, compelling you to repeat the ancestral financial experience. This is not about blame or a mystical curse, it's about energetic inheritance. Your brain, in its efficiency, simply runs the pre-installed ancestral software, creating a self-reinforcing loop that keeps you in a familiar, albeit painful, generational pattern. Consider the individual who consistently experiences challenges in relationships, feeling abandoned or betrayed, even when consciously trying to build healthy connections. This could be an ancestral code stemming from generations of relational trauma that their brain's OS is unknowingly replaying, silently dictating their romantic patterns. Or think of someone who repeatedly struggles with chronic illness that runs in their family, despite seeking solutions. While genetics play a role, Hermstring suggests the energetic imprint of sickness or suffering from their lineage might be an active program in their brain, continuously broadcasting that frequency and attracting experiences that confirm this ancient code. The shocking truth is that your brain has been unknowingly programmed by the past, not just your own, but that of your ancestors. Understanding and identifying these ancient programs, these ancestral locks, is a crucial step towards rewriting your personal and generational destiny, finally breaking free from the loops that have held your lineage bound. You're seeing the hidden scripts and ancestral codes influencing your life. But what unseen fuel keeps these stubborn patterns running, making them almost impossible to break? Owen Hermstring points to a profound truth: your unfelt or suppressed emotions. These aren't just static memories or fleeting feelings. They are potent, stored energy that acts as a dense, energetic anchor, continuously broadcasting a low-frequency signal that actively powers your most stubborn patterns, making them repeat relentlessly. Imagine your energetic field as a complex communication system, and your emotions as vital currents within it. When an emotion, be it anger, sadness, fear, or shame, is not fully felt, acknowledged, and processed, its energy doesn't simply disappear. Instead, Hermstring explains, it gets stuck. This trapped energy creates a constant low-frequency hum, a persistent vibration that acts like a powerful energetic magnet. Hermstring states unequivocally, an unfelt emotion is not a static memory. It is a live, looping frequency tethered to your past. Every suppressed tear, every swallowed rage, every buried fear becomes an energetic anchor in your field, continuously broadcasting its unresolved resonance, compelling the manifestation of its pattern until its energy is finally witnessed and released. This means that your recurring emotional patterns are not random. They are meticulously crafted redo scenarios from the universe, designed to force you to finally feel and release what was suppressed. The energetic mechanism of this emotional loop is insidious. Emotions are energy in motion. When that energy is blocked, it creates energetic pressure, like water behind a dam. This pressure continuously vibrates at the specific low frequency of the suppressed emotion. The universe, responding to this magnetic pull, sends circumstances into your life that trigger precisely that emotion. For example, a person who never fully grieved a significant loss from their past, a loved one, a dream, a job, might find themselves repeatedly experiencing smaller losses or feeling an inexplicable sadness and heaviness in situations that don't logically warrant such intensity. The echo of unfinished grief is compelling situations that demand the original sadness finally surface and be processed. Similarly, someone who never fully expressed or processed a deep betrayal might find themselves repeatedly encountering situations where they feel betrayed, disrespected, or unfairly treated, even in new relationships or work environments. The echo of unexpressed anger or hurt is forcing the emotion to be felt and released. The unfortunate trap is that if the emotion is still not felt in these redo scenarios, it gets resuppressed, adding to the energetic debt and strengthening the loop, leading to even more intense and painful repetitions. This creates a cycle where you feel perpetually stuck in a loop of familiar emotional pain. However, Hermstring also emphasizes that the universe isn't punishing you. It's providing relentless opportunities for healing and completion. The cycle stops, the echo fades, and the repetition ceases only when the emotion is finally felt, acknowledged, and released. This courage to lean into the discomfort is the essential step to breaking the emotional code and ensuring your past emotions guide you towards healing rather than dictating a constant rerun of your painful history. You're actively working to break free from personal and ancestral patterns to understand your emotional loops. But what if the very air you breathe, the media you consume, and the culture that surrounds you are subtly yet powerfully programming your mind without your consent? Owen Hermstring reveals that pervasive societal and cultural narratives are expertly designed to install and reinforce limiting programs directly into your subconscious, creating an illusion of choice while subtly shaping your patterns and ultimately overriding your individual will. Imagine your subconscious mind as a vast, fertile garden, always ready to receive new seeds. Much of this input comes from mass media, advertising, educational systems, and prevailing cultural norms. These are not neutral inputs. Hermstring asserts they are meticulously crafted narratives designed to program specific beliefs into your subconscious. He provocatively states, "The grandest prison has no visible bars. It is built by the silent, pervasive narratives of collective consciousness." Society and culture do not merely influence, they program. Your perceived choices are often echoes of these meticulously installed scripts, creating an illusion of free will while your energetic field dances to their tune. This means that while you believe you're making independent decisions, your mind is often executing pre-installed code, ensuring your energetic broadcast aligns with their manufactured limitations, not your authentic desires. The energetic mechanism of this illusion of choice is incredibly effective because it operates through constant repetition, emotional resonance, and the subconscious mind's inability to distinguish between reality and vivid imagination. Messages, often tied to strong emotional triggers like fear, desire for belonging, shame, or aspiration, are delivered subtly and consistently. Your brain, in its efficiency, absorbs these repeated messages as truth, hardwiring them into its default operating system. For example, the incessant portrayal of unattainable beauty ideals in advertising installs the subconscious belief of, "I am not good enough as I am," or "I need external products to be worthy." This program then dictates your behavior, your consumption choices, and even your self-esteem, all without you consciously tracing the origin of the programming. Consider how constant news cycles, by focusing incessantly on crises, divisions, and fear, install a program of anxiety and distrust in your subconscious. This makes you feel powerless, reactive, and less prone to act sovereignly in your own life, because your mind is operating under the premise that the world is a dangerous and uncontrollable place. Similarly, cultural narratives that glorify hard struggle as the only path to success can install a program of arduous effort and resistance, blocking the natural flow of abundance and ease. You find yourself compelled to fight and struggle, not because it's necessary, but because your subconscious has been programmed to believe it's the only way. The shocking truth is that many of your choices are, in fact, pre-programmed reactions. Describing this illusion of choice is a vital step for reclaiming your mental and energetic autonomy, allowing you to begin creating your own reality rather than living the reality that was programmed for you. You're starting to see the invisible chains, the ancestral codes, the echoes of unconscious fears, and the societal programs that subtly control you. But as you yearn to break free, a powerful, often overlooked force pulls you back from within. The paradoxical truth that familiar struggle often feels safer than new freedom. Owen Hermstring exposes this as the comfort zone of chaos, a deep subconscious preference for the known struggle, no matter how painful, over the terrifying void of the unknown, actively reinforcing old patterns and keeping you trapped when liberation is within reach. Imagine your true potential as a boundless expanse of blue sky, and your current limiting patterns as a dense, familiar cloud cover. You complain about the clouds, you wish for the sun, but the subconscious mind, a loyal but fearful guardian, clings to the very density that obscures your view. Hermstring states, the human spirit yearns for expansion, but the subconscious, a loyal but fearful guardian, clings to the familiar. Your comfort zone of chaos is the gravitational pull of the known struggle, a frequency so dense it can overshadow the brightest beacon of freedom. Until you consciously choose the terror of the unknown over the false safety of the familiar, your patterns will relentlessly repeat. This means that your mind perceives genuine freedom, effortless success, or profound peace as a greater threat than the predictable misery it already knows. The energetic mechanism of this trap is insidious. The subconscious brain prioritizes survival and predictability above all else. The known, even if its painful patterns of struggle, drama, or limitation, registers as safe because it's predictable. This subconscious preference broadcasts a powerful frequency of familiarity, creating a powerful, energetic, gravitational pull that actively pulls your reality back to the old, comfortable loops. This is rooted in the deep fear of the void, a concept from previous discussions. The terror of stepping into an energetic space where your old identity, old coping mechanisms, and old relational patterns no longer apply. This void feels like death to the subconscious, triggering primal fears and creating immense internal resistance to new, higher frequencies of effortless flow, peace, and abundance. Consider the individual caught in a cycle of chaotic, dramatic relationships. They consciously complain, but subconsciously the intense drama is familiar. When a stable, peaceful partner appears, they might subtly sabotage the connection or feel inexplicably bored or anxious, pulling themselves back to the familiar chaos because true peacefulness is an unknown, terrifying void. Or think of someone stuck in an unfulfilling job where they constantly complain about the stress and lack of recognition. Yet when a dream opportunity arises, they might create obstacles, feel overwhelming imposter syndrome, or find reasons not to pursue it, subconsciously preferring the known misery to the unknown success and its accompanying responsibilities. The energetic drain of this push-pull between conscious desire and subconscious pull to familiarity is immense, leaving you exhausted and perpetually stuck. Breaking free requires immense courage, the willingness to tolerate the temporary discomfort of the unknown, and to actively choose freedom over the false safety of familiar struggle. You've courageously faced the insidious programs in your mind, the undetected script of recurring patterns, the ancestral locks, the emotional loops, the illusion of choice programmed by society, and the deceptive comfort zone of chaos. You understand what's binding you. Now the pivotal question arises: how do you actually halt their destructive execution and rewrite your internal software? Owen Hermstring reveals his powerful solution, the energetic debug, a systematic method designed to isolate, halt, and rewrite self-sabotaging programs, transforming your mind from a source of limitation into a channel for effortless flow. Hermstring insists that your subconscious is a program and its errors are your recurring patterns. To truly succeed, you must become its conscious debugger. He states, your subconscious is a program. Its errors are your recurring patterns. The energetic debug is the conscious act of isolating these faulty lines of code, deleting their energetic charge, and replacing them with the truth of your sovereign blueprint until your reality reflects seamless execution. This is how you solve the glitches in your destiny. This emphasizes the active, deliberate nature of the debug process, likening your mind to a system ready for a necessary upgrade. The energetic debug involves several key steps. First, code identification and conscious awareness. Diagnosis. You cannot debug a program if you don't know where the error lies. Become a meticulous observer of the bugs in your life, the recurring patterns from topic 1, the automatic emotional loops from topic 3, the ancestral whispers from topic 2, or the societal scripts from topic 4 that lead to frustration. Journaling, self-reflection, and mindfulness are crucial tools to bring these subconscious programs into conscious awareness. Ask, what belief or fear is running this particular bug? Second, halt and energetic delete, purging the faulty code. Once a bug is identified, you must halt its execution. Practice the sacred pause from previous scripts. Between a trigger and the automatic program execution, thought, emotion, action, create a conscious gap. This literally halts the program in its tracks. Then actively, energetically delete the faulty code. Engage in emotional processing and release, linking to topic 3. Allow any suppressed emotions tied to the bug to be fully felt and moved through your body. Visualize the faulty code or limiting belief being deleted, erased, or fragmented from your mental screen. Imagine old chains or locks dissolving. This signals energetic deletion to your subconscious. Third, install and flood, programming the new code. Immediately flood the cleared space with the new corrected program. Consistently declare your desired new identity and reality using sovereign I am declarations with embodiment, e.g., I am limitless potential. I am sovereign and free. My reality flows seamlessly. Infuse these with deep feeling and align your actions. Act as if. Consciously immerse yourself in positive input. Flood your brain with content, books, mentors, experiences that directly supports the new debugged blueprint. This is how you provide consistent, clean data to your system, overriding the old. Finally, consistent practice, running the new program. Your subconscious learns through repetition and consistency. Daily dedication to these steps, identifying bugs, halting their execution, and installing new corrected code is vital to make the new debugged program the dominant one. Celebrate every small fix. Every time you successfully interrupt a bug, choose a new response or experience a positive shift. This positive feedback reinforces the new programming, making it your brain's new default and ensuring your reality reflects seamless execution. If Owen Hermstring's message resonated and you're ready to debug your mind, join our community. Subscribe to the channel now and hit the notification bell. We're dedicated to helping you master your energetic blueprint for a life of effortless success. Leave a comment below and tell us, what old program are you ready to rewrite today? Your journey to a truly limitless destiny begins when you align.